Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Mic'd Up. Today we have a very special guest with us.
I wonder
David!
who it is. Oh, it's me!
Yes!
Hi!
David is a TikTok influencer. Wow, very famous influencers, yeah. Wow.
I'm an influencer.
Yeah, and
Sorry, Mom.
today's topic is going to be about discovering your creative self. But first, I would like to congratulate you on reaching 100,000 followers.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, so David,
Mhm.
how did you start off by doing TikTok?
Well, actually, it's a funny story because I made my entire TikTok account just so I could follow some of my close friends
Right.
and see their TikToks because I thought that it was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
But as time went on, I'm like exploring the For You page and all, seeing the different trends, and I mean, not to be judgmental of anybody, but some of the videos that I was seeing, I was like, you know what? I could probably do that.
And you started doing it.
And then I started making a few TikToks,
Mm-hmm.
but my first few were all pretty bad.
Ah.
So I deleted all of them. Then I changed my username, like did a little bit of like rebranding, and yeah, then I started off making a few TikToks,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how it started. It was fun, so I kept going.
Oh yeah, for those that don't know, his TikTok handle is Matsale Mamat, but he had a different name prior to that.
Yep.
Would you like to share what that previous name was?
Ooh, sure, why not? I mean, people should find out.
Yeah, I mean they can find out anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, my first username on TikTok was William Buttlicker because no.
Wait. Explain.
Okay, so one of my friends, Adlina, who was my inspiration to even make a TikTok in the first place,
Mm-hmm.
her TikTok username is William Buttlicker. So when I was coming up with the username, I was like, you know what? Yeah, William Buttlicker fan, because I'm a fan of her content. So then I was William Buttlicker fan for the first few weeks that I was on TikTok.
And you like started posting videos and everything as
Yeah.
William Buttlicker fan. as
Yeah, I
well.
started posting my first few TikToks as William Buttlicker fan.
Ah.
But then, as time went on, then it kind of hit me in the head, you know what? This could actually one day go viral, and I don't want people to have a picture of me with the heading William Buttlicker fan.
So what inspired you, or who inspired you to change your name to Matsale Mamat?
Actually, that one is another funny story because I was actually on a night out with one of my best friends, Kalik.
Mm.
And when we're out, he just came up with the name on the spot. He was like, bro, Matsale Mamat. And I was caught off guard. I was like, what does that mean? What is that? He's like, hey, it's you lah, Matsale guy. You're the foreign dude. And I'm like, oh, Matsale Mamat. Huh, that sounds cool. So
That's
then, yeah, that's it. So I changed my username to Matsale Mamat.
Huh. I guess you gotta really thank your friend for coming up with that name for you.
Oh yeah, thank you, Kalik. Love you, man.
How long have you been doing TikTok for?
Actually, not that long.
Really?
Yeah, I've had my account since November
Last
last year. Yeah.
Oh, that's actually not that long ago.
Yeah, it's really short period of time.
Wow, you really blew up, huh? 100,000 followers.
Yeah, but
Influencer.
yeah.
Well, speaking of which, we talked about how you blew up and everything. So the two most famous videos that you have, I'm sure that most people have seen it, was the one that was featured on World of Buzz, which
Yeah.
is the one of you mispronouncing random places, and the IKEA videos. So
Oh, yeah.
what inspired you to make those videos in the first place?
Well, starting with the World of Buzz one,
Yeah, sure.
that one, my inspiration was just from watching TV shows or news, and people would always pronounce all of these state names in Malaysia wrong. And I mean, I've lived here for so much time, I know how to pronounce everything correctly. So whenever I see people pronouncing it really wrong, then it kind of irk me and I kind of cringe a bit at it. Like in documentaries, they don't say Terengganu, they call it Terengganu. So
It sounds like oregano or whatever.
yeah, it sounds like it's Australia or something. I'm going to Terengganu, mate.
Is this a lot of local newscasters or foreign newscasters?
Foreign.
Foreign, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So then I just decided hey, it would be funny if I did this. Nobody else is talking about how people always butcher the state names in
Mhm,
Malaysia.
mhm.
So then I just went with it, and I posted my first part of that series, and people really enjoyed it. And it got on World of Buzz, started trending on Twitter. And after that, people just kept commenting more and more states for me to butcher the names of.
And you just did it.
I just kept going with it.
It went from like states to like cities and everything, right?
Yeah.
Different places in
Yeah.
general.
At first it was just like a general thing, but then
Mhm.
people were commenting like, "Hey, I'm from like Kedah. Can you please like do one about Kedah?" And I'm like, "Okay, sure, why not? I'll pronounce city names in Kedah wrong for you." Yeah.
Oh, and what about your IKEA videos? What inspired you? Actually,
Uh,
how did you find out about that? I'm very curious.
actually, like it was something that one of my friends told me about.
Mm-hmm.
So I always wanted to try out that hack. Like that was the first time that I was trying it out as well. And the story behind making that video was that I was at IKEA with my mom,
Right?
and she was just going on about like, "Hey, TikTok is bad for you. It's taking you away from your studies. It's taking too much time."
Look where that ended up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show her that it's really easy to make a TikTok. So I was like, "Look, mom, I'll film myself getting ice cream,
Mm-hmm.
and by tomorrow it'll have 500 views." And yeah, over 24 hours it got 13 million views.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so mom, I showed you how easy it is to go viral on TikTok.
Yes. Listen, he has the 100,000 followers,
Yes.
and it works. The trick works in
Yes.
IKEA.
The trick works.
I'm surprised not as many people are doing it though.
Yeah.
They still don't really know about it.
And I'm surprised, like in the comments, lots of people from different countries were saying that their IKEA doesn't have ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how does your IKEA not have ice cream? You're missing out.
Yeah.
IKEA ice cream is amazing.
Okay, to be fair, our country's very hot, so ice cream here is justified.
Yeah, it hits different.
Yeah.
Ice cream hits different.
So it's like really like simple ways you just discovered those kind of contents, and you just
Yeah.
like, screw it, I'm just gonna make something like it, and you just went with
Yeah,
it.
because my TikTok, the whole concept behind it is that it's just for fun.
Mm.
So whatever I see, whatever I do, it's just like posting Instagram stories kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, this looks interesting. I want to post this,
And it works.
and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, how fast? I mean, you mentioned that the IKEA video, it went in the first like 24 hours, right? It
Mhm.
went to like 30 million views or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the one where you just mispronounce the states and everything?
That one, I'm not sure how many views the whole entire series has overall.
Mm-hmm.
But the first one, I think that it has like, I'm guessing like last time I checked, like 200 some thousand views. And on Twitter, the last time I checked, like when it was trending and all, it had 250,000 views.
Did you like expect anything like? Did you expect that you get viral off these kind of videos?
No,
Really?
no, I was just doing them all just for fun.
Oh.
Like, you have to get in like the mindset of somebody who's watching a video.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out here like making these I'm out here making all the videos thinking like, hey, if I was gonna watch something, I think this would be interesting to see, or I haven't seen this done before on TikTok, I should make something like that.
Hmm.
So yeah, I just kept going with it for the how foreigners mispronounce places in Malaysia
Just keep
series.
churning out the content,
Just keep churning out the content.
and it works for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I have to like thank all of the followers as well, because they gave me all of the recommendations of states and cities to pronounce.
It's okay. You can
Yes,
thank them
thank
here.
you very much, and
Yeah.
thank you too.
Oh, with that being said, I mean, since you like hit popularity really fast, and you mentioned that you only started in November, how has it been like with you dealing with the fame and everything?
Honestly, since I'm still really new to
Mhm.
everything,
Mm-hmm.
anytime that anybody like calls my name out in public or DMs me like, "Oh my god, I saw you today," it still kind of catches me off guard.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
because I'm not used to it at all. Like, I haven't been like famous on anything at all.
It's only TikTok
It's
is
only
like your
TikTok.
first platform.
Yeah, TikTok is like the first ever platform that actually took off. So it's weird, but it's also wonderful because I love meeting new people. So
Eh.
every time like I bump into somebody that
Mhm.
knows me, I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Oh. And like, what are the usual responses when like someone comes up to you, like if they know you, for instance, yeah, they know what you do.
It's like everybody has their own thing. Most people come up, you know, the usual like, oh my god, hi, I love your content. Then I would usually ask them like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like, which video do you like the most, or what do you want me to do next?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
And like, has it going on to our next question actually,
Mhm.
like, do the suggestions your fans give like actually help you to like create video ideas and everything?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really?
I love it when they give me suggestions.
Oh.
Because being a content creator, you don't know what your audience wants to see.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all entirely up to the audience to like respond to your videos by giving it likes or comments or shares. So then you can know like, hey, this one is doing good. People like to see this. I should continue doing this. Or this video isn't doing that great. I should just stop doing something like that because people don't want to see it.
Like, do you have like a few examples of what kind of videos like your fans have like given feedback for?
Oh yeah. So well, the biggest one that's so far is the foreigners mispronouncing places one, because without my fans DMing me or leaving comments asking me like, hey, can you do my hometown or can you do this state, then I would have just like ended the series most probably.
But because people enjoyed it, you just went on with it and just continued.
Yeah, I like doing it because I enjoyed making them and people enjoyed watching them and giving me feedback. So it was like a really cool series.
Would there like, is there any other ways that you like think or find for video ideas?
Usually, most of my video ideas is just things that I randomly think of. Like, I'm sure that you know and other people know, like, you know, sometimes throughout the day you get weird thoughts, or you're just like thinking of like scenarios that are like, oh my god, that's funny.
That's don't worry, understandable.
Right.
Completely, yeah.
Right, yeah. So that's one of the ways that I come up with content. Or like if I'm really really stuck, then I would like message some of my friends and ask them like, hey, what do you think would be a good idea for a TikTok? Or like recently, I think like yesterday, I even posted it on my Instagram story for people to like kind of give me some feedback, what you want to see on my TikTok, what should be like the next big series kind of thing. It's good to have like two-way communication with fans.
And like, do you like find for inspiration elsewhere? Like, because you mentioned it's mostly from your fans and your friends. Do you look like outwards for inspiration on your video ideas?
Sometimes yes, because on TikTok there's a lot of trends. So if I want to make a new video, but I can't think of anything, then I would go on the Discover page, see what hashtags are trending, you know, see what audio is being used in the videos, then like think of how can I put my own spin on this? Like how can I make this different from everybody else's video? So that really helps out, knowing like, you know, this type of content is favorable to post.
And are there any times where you want to do videos but the ideas are just like not coming out? Like, has there ever been like occasions like that?
Yes, a lot of times. Like there can be some days where I don't make any new videos at all, or there can be some days when I record like 10 or 20 brand new TikToks. So what I do with all of my TikToks is that I save them all to my drafts folder first, and I post them slowly, like 2 or 3 a day.
That's still quite a lot. So like, do you have like a average on how many you want to post? Like, try to keep posting every day.
Yeah.
So the 2 to 3 number,
keep it
right?
2 to 3. Yeah.
Okay. And like, what happens if you like really don't have anything? What do you usually do?
Ooh, thank God that hasn't happened so far.
Okay.
But if I really really don't have anything, then I think that I would just like post something. No, actually no, I wouldn't post something just for the sake of posting something.
Because you don't enjoy the content, right?
Yeah, like it's for fun, it should be fun. Like I want to post if I feel like posting something. If I really don't feel like posting anything, then I just rather not post anything and like keep my content as being like original
and as
instead
you
of
as
copying
possible.
people. Yeah.
So okay, thankfully it hasn't happened yet.
Yes.
Let's hope it won't happen.
Yes.
And you can keep churning
There's
out.
been close calls, but no, it hasn't happened.
Like you mentioned, like you save all your video ideas or videos to your draft, right? Has there been a time when it's really really close to like finishing?
Yes. Like there was one week actually where my draft was all at 0. Like I posted every single video that I had. So for that entire week it was just, okay, I record whatever ideas I have that come into my head and I post it right after I finish recording it.
Oh. Yeah. So it's that kind of level really?
Yeah, it's that kind of level.
Okay.
My time management skills are rock bottom.
It's okay, that's all of us. I mean, we're all students, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And some extra questions is like, what are your advice to people who want to start out as content creators? So it doesn't matter which platform, can be YouTube, TikTok, Instagram if they wanted to. What general advice would you give to people like this?
I think that the best advice that I can give to people, and it might sound a bit cheesy or repetitive, is
Right.
to just be yourself whenever you're doing anything. Because if you are going to put out a character or an idealized version of yourself, it's either going to be like, number one, when people meet you in real life, they're going to be like really disappointed because they find out that that's not you. Or like number two, you're going to run out of content ideas. You're going to get tired of playing a character, and at some point you're going to have to tell people about the real you. So it's better just to do yourself, do your own thing from the beginning.
And is it really difficult to start out? Because I'm sure most people would think like they can only see the success in like most famous people, but they don't really know the journey to get there.
No, it's so easy to start out. I mean, I just started out with a free app on my phone, and you know, the phone already has a camera on it, so you can record anything you want. Even if you want to do YouTube, like nowadays, all of the new smartphones have really, really good camera quality, like the new S20. So you can just use your phone to start recording videos. And you already have like so many amazing free tools and apps on the app stores. It's easier now than ever before to become an influencer or a celebrity.
And just to clear up some common misconceptions,
Yep.
you know how like some people say, oh, if you copied like certain ideas of this particular like other video content creator, and then they're like, oh, the whole fan base will just bash this one person. What do you think of like stuff like this?
I really, really don't condone anybody bashing anybody else on social media. It's just not the right thing to do. So, I mean, if somebody else copies my content, it's fine. It's okay. Like, it's really honoring. Like, oh my God, you thought my video was that good that you wanted to copy it and make it again. Thank you. For me, there's only been one time where somebody thought that I copied their video idea, but we DM'd it, we sorted it out, like found out that that person was doing their own thing, I was doing my own thing, and it was just
A big coincidence.
a big coincidence that our videos were just kind of similar. Like they weren't even copies of each other.
So it's like you would say it's okay to like get inspiration from others once in a while.
It's okay to get inspiration from others, but the important thing is if you're a bigger channel and you're taking inspiration from somebody who's a smaller account, you should always tag them in the caption or in the comments, because if you're not coming up with your own idea, you have to give references.
Credit.
Yeah.
And if it was the other way around, so a smaller channel looking at a bigger channel.
If it's the other way around, being like a bigger channel myself, I personally don't mind it, and I kind of endorse it. If you want to copy my content, it's fine, you can go ahead, it's really flattering to me. But honestly, it depends on the person that you're copying. Some people are okay with it, and some people might get a little bit defensive, but as long as you can just work it out, at the end of the day, everything's fine.
Settle it peacefully, right?
Yes, just settle it peacefully. There's no need to be a keyboard warrior. There's no need to bash people. Just, you know, sort it out. We still reply our DMs.
Yes. And I guess some fun questions I wanted to ask.
Yes.
What is your favorite TikTok video?
Ooh, of all time.
Yes, of all time.
That's really tough. I think that most probably my favorite TikTok video would be one of the first few that I saw on the app, which was the kombucha girl.
You have to explain. I'm not like really into TikTok.
So it's a video of this girl Brittany, and she's like a really big TikToker in the US. So she's trying out kombucha for the first time.
Okay.
And you know, just like the facial expressions that are in that video, it starts off with her complaining how like the drink smells really, really bad, doesn't look appetizing, tries a sip of the drink, is totally disgusted by it. Then she does a double take, she's like, wait. So that was just a fun video, and her content actually inspired me to be myself on TikTok. Like, you don't need a beauty filter. If people are gonna meet you in real life, you don't need to put a beautiful version of yourself online.
You just gotta be you.
You just gotta be you. Like embrace your acne scars or your ingrown hairs or whatever it is. Just be yourself and be cool about it.
Take that advice, everyone.
Yes.
It's okay to just be you.
It's
be,
okay.
Be happy with yourself. Love yourself.
You don't need the Facetune, trust me.
Speaking of which, I actually saw the one that you were like doing the face filter one.
Oh yeah.
The one where you said, and then you were like saying like, oh, this is a challenge to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that content because like it really shows that you should just be you and like there's nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, I really love that message.
Yeah. People should follow you and like your content for the content, if that's your thing. Like I know that some people's thing is like on beauty and glamour, but at the end of the day, all of these filters and everything that you're putting on your TikToks or your Instagram posts, you're just covering yourself up. And if I meet somebody in real life that I'm used to seeing online as like super skinny, like their jawline is super defined and their eyebrows are really nice and big, and I meet them in real life and you look like a potato, I'm not gonna recognize you
Because of all the filters.
because of all the filters.
Yeah.
So just be yourself, be you. At the end of the day, we're all human. We all do like weird and disgusting things. Like there's no need to be ashamed of your body or your face or how you look or sound.
Exact. I love this message. Listen up, guys. It's a very inspiring message.
Yeah, nobody likes the sound of their own voice.
Initially, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
You
But-
just have to deal with it.
Yeah. Another question. Who's one person you would like to meet in real life? Could be anyone.
Ooh. Actually, I'd really, really like to meet either Zamira or Yuna.
Oh.
Yeah,
Uh,
because I'm a fan
explain.
of both of their music,
mhm.
and I really, really like the messages that they put out in their music and all. Plus, I'm just like a big fan overall.
Big like what crush over them and everything.
Yes.
And okay, Malaysian. What's your favorite food?
Ooh.
Yeah, there's so many
How many
options.
details do you want?
Okay, let's top three. Top three.
Three.
Very difficult to pick just one, right?
Okay, in general, top
Mm.
three. No order to this.
Yep.
So number one would be Village Park's nasi lemak with chicken
Yes.
rendang.
Yes. Oh my god, I love it.
I love it so much. Number two, and I know that it's not Malaysian per se, but IKEA curry puffs. They're so good.
They're so good.
They're so good.
And it's so cheap too.
Yes, it's amazing.
Honestly, that's like the only thing I really get at IKEA.
I love IKEA for making those curry puffs.
Yes. Bless them.
Yes.
What's the last one?
The last one is satay.
Is it any satay?
Preferably chicken satay, but if you have beef satay, I won't hurt you over it.
Wait, this is a trend, isn't it?
Yes, this is a threat. Only give me the chicken satay.
So Village Park nasi lemak.
Yes.
And then the IKEA curry puffs, and then just chicken satay. Preferably chicken.
Preferably chicken satay.
Okay. Oh, best coffee.
Ooh, best coffee. Oh, that's super easy. The Bulb. Shout out to the Bulb
Shout out
Coffee
to the
for
Bulb.
having us.
And
So-
yeah, I guess we'll end it with one final question. So, for context, we are all in the same university, so Help University. Shout out to Help.
Yes.
And you're doing foundation in science, right?
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite subject in foundation so far?
Ooh, oh, that's a tough one because I have lecturers watching right now.
You better pick the right answer.
Honestly, I can't choose because each class is so different.
Mhm.
Each lecturer is so unique in the way that they teach or in the way that they make the class laugh and have fun. So, at the end of the day, I'm not really into the classes as much as I look forward to meeting the lecturers that teach.
Oh, so you said like having a good lecturer is better than just having a good class in general. Is that what you
Oh, definitely. You can have the quote unquote best lecturer in the world, but if their attitude is bad and if they're just really unresponsive and don't really interact with the class,
Mhm.
nothing's going to keep you from skipping class. But if you have like a lecturer that you know, oh my god, if I go to her or his class, I know that I'm gonna have fun. I know that this lecturer is gonna make a lot of jokes and teach us something really interesting. That's more important.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all the questions we actually have. So, Thank you very much, David, for
Thank
coming
you
on
so
to our
much for
podcast.
having me.
No worries. So tune in to another episode of Mic'd Up. Oh, and follow David.
Yes, follow me on TikTok at Matsale Mamat with one L because I didn't know how to spell Matsale.
You forgot. Anything else you want to shout out before we end this?
Actually, yeah, shout out to all of my friends that encourage me to make my TikTok account and always inspire me every day to keep on making new content. And also shout out to everybody at Clickbait. Follow them all, follow the official accounts at Clickbait Official. Thank you guys so much for being my new friends from TikTok. I love you all so much. And also, lastly but not leastly, shout out to all of my fans. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything that you've done. None of this could be possible without you. Thank you so much.
Alright, that's a wrap.
Yes.
Thank you guys, and tune in to another episode of Mic'd Up. See you!
See ya. Bye.